Welcome back to the TSL. You're listening to Vol. We are now on game 2 of RoX.ALF versus fuSion.spx, and fuSion actually took out the first game on Longinus, and we're now on to the second game, which is on Bluestorm. Let's see, ALF has actually spawned at the bottom left position as the blue Zerg, and we have fuSion as the purple Terran at the top right. Now, once again, to remind people, we're on the first day of the TSL playoff stage, so the players ranked 17 through to 48 of the qualifying ladder on iCup are pitted against each other to choose a group of 16 from that, I think it's 16, to face off against the people that came right at the top, 16 on the ICC Cup ladder. Alright, so we've got fuSion starting out now, looking to secure a second victory and win the best of 3 against ALF. He's putting down a supply depot in his choke here, a very common thing to do for Terran players on iCup. It's something I definitely like to do when I play on this map. One thing I'd like to point out is that on Bluestorm, if you are in the top right position and you wall in, your Marines will actually end up spawning the southern, so the bottom position of the barracks, and they won't be able to get inside the walls. So it's better to actually spawn at the bottom left if you're Terran. Not that you can, choose where you spawn, but I'm just saying that it's luckier if you get the bottom left, in my opinion. Having said that, though, I recently saw a game where one Terran player used 2 supply depots to wall in on the left-hand side and then place a barracks down on the right-hand side of the choke, and actually managed to squeeze his Marines out on the inside of the wall, but fuSion hasn't done that. Sorry if my illustration there wasn't very effective. You'll just have to try and use your imagination as well as you can. Basically what I'm saying is that the supply depot and the barracks were the other way around, as you see them there, with an extra supply depot in the middle, so that it pushes the barracks right over to the side. But that aside, not worrying about that, let's just get back to the game. We've got a drone here looking to get its way through. It won't be able to, so a little bit of scouting denied for fuSion, denying the scout for ALF, sorry. And interestingly, we've got something happening at the top of the map. I'll just take a look at that in a minute. Just before I do, though, we've got the Marine here. Let's just see if... Oh, yeah, here we go. Factory going down, so it looks like it's going to be a bit of a interesting surprise strategy from fuSion. I think you'll probably build a couple of vultures with that factory, and then maybe go into wraiths. It's the usual thing that happens when you see that kind of thing on a map like this, or any map for that matter. If you go one barracks into a single factory, then it usually means vultures and wraiths. So we'll see how that works out. He used a metal build last game, so we'll see how it goes. We've got one Marine on the inside of the wall. I think there's a small gap between the supply depot and the barracks that they can squeeze through when the buildings are placed in that way. We've got a scout going down for fuSion. He's noticed that ALF is going for a quick lair on 2 hatcheries, so he's going to be going for either very fast mutalisks or very fast hydralisks, and either or. It's going to be something he's going to have to watch out for. If he can get that vulture in quickly, though, and kill some drones, he's going to be... he's going to have a bit of an advantage, let's just say that. Just before the game gets too underway, Vulture going out now, just want to remind people that there is actually a commentaries competition which I'm submitting these replays for, and that'll be happening this day and tomorrow, and those commentaries will be posted on the Team Liquid website, and there'll be a voting stage after that. So just want to encourage everybody to vote. If you like my replays, please vote for me. If you like somebody else's more, then vote for them by all means, but please do support the competition. I think the winner will get to do a bit of shoutcasting or something on the actual the real playoff stage when it gets really heated up. Hydralisk den going down now, so looks like either very fast lurkers or Hydralisks, and that's actually going to be very effective. Yeah, Hydralisk speed going up, so it looks like ALF really knows that he really knows that maybe he just suspected from the first game that fuSion's going for mechanical units, and oh my god, vultures just screaming past the sunken now. There's two vultures live. Let's see if they get any drone kills. This is going to be bad for ALF if he does get any kills. We've got a Hydralisk though, and those vultures look like they're going to be trapped. We've got one drone kill already, and a second vulture goes down. So very good defense there by ALF. That was unfortunate those vultures didn't get more kills, and I'm really feeling like fuSion is actually behind now, because those vultures were a failure. He's got wraiths coming now, but those Hydralisks have been really quick. He's only done them on 2 hatcheries, and he's going to be up to upgrading speed now, and those let's see, those Overlords are going to be just plonking down on top of the Hydralisk. We've got Overlord speed being upgraded, so it's going to be really difficult for those Wraiths to get any kills whatsoever. And you've got to feel like Fusion's going to be left behind him, and he's taken out one Overlord there, but that's pretty much the only Overlord he's going to be able to get, because those Hydralisks are really going to be able to save the day when the Wraiths show up at ALF's base. And as you can see, Fusion doesn't not really have anything in the way of a backup plan. He's got no Marine army. He's got 2 Marines. It's not enough to mount any kind of attack. And I love it how RoX.ALF has got those 3 Hydralisks at the back there, almost as if they were missile turrets. I mean, that's just where the Terran player would usually defend against the Zerg attack. In fact, it's quite funny to mention that. It's actually like a reversal of the standard Terran versus Zerg matchup on this map. Usually you see the Zerg coming in with air units and just picking off with a kind of harassment, but now it's a role reversal, could we say. The Terran player is actually coming in with air units, meanwhile the Zerg player's got ground-to-air units in defense, and oh my god, he's got a lot of Hydralisks now. So I've got to say that Fusion looks like he's going to be in real trouble now, because that Hydralisk range has been upgraded as well, so the Hydralisks are ready to rock. They're just screaming across the map with those speed upgraded Overlords coming in as well, so that the cloaking from the Wraiths are not going to be very effective. Those Hydralisks are going to be very hard to stop, and he's got no ground units to defend, so even though there's a wall, those Hydralisks are going to shred through it. Attacking the barracks now, so he's going to need Fusion's going to need some SCVs to repair this, and I'm not sure that that's going to be enough. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to repair this quickly enough. Oh my god, and barracks is going to go down, so Hydralisks are going to be coming in and actually taking out a lot of buildings here and doing a lot of damage. That supply depot is going to go down as well. He's got a bunker up, but I've got to say that bunker might not be enough to actually stop those Hydralisks. Usually a bunker with SCVs to repair is going to be very strong, but those Hydralisks can run past, and they've got great range, and they've got very quick attack speed, and there's lots of them, so attacking now, doing plenty of damage. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to take this barracks down. Yeah, the repair was just too much, but I really got to say that Fusion is on the back foot here. I'm not sure he's going to come back from this. Those Hydralisks are in a really strong position, and he's going to have more of them too. Attacking the bunker now, attacking the SCVs. Looks like ALF's going to be able to run past the bunker if he wants to. The SCVs can be picked off by the Hydralisks. Wraith's cloaking now, but the Wraith's just not able to do enough damage. Hydralisks push back momentarily, but he's just not taking enough losses for it to really matter. He can just wait to reinforce his position if he wants to. He's actually trying to run past the bunker now, so RoX running into Fusion space now. Those Hydra's attacking the factory. They can attack whatever they want. It's basically a target-rich environment right now. Hydra's attacking the factory. Oh my god, look how much damage they're doing. Wraith's trying desperately to take out that Overlord, but it's not going to happen. When the Overlord's got covering fire from the Hydralisks, oh my god, and the factory went down even while there was a tank building. More Wraiths being produced, but this is not going to work. He's bringing the SCVs off the line now just to kill these Hydralisks. He might eventually be able to take out these Hydralisks because there's only a few left, but I mean, RoX is bringing in more, as you can see, and GG, there's no way Fusion can stop that. So game 2 to RoX, and the score is now 1-all. I'll be bringing you game 3 shortly between RoX and ALF, and this will be the decider. The winner of this will go into the next round of the playoffs, so good luck to both of them. This is Vol, guys. Thanks for listening.